Author's Chair is an opportunity for students to share their writing with fellow classmates. Author's Chair should be treated as a final step in a child's writing process, meaning this child's particular piece of work has already gone through the editing and constructive criticism process. Author's Chair is an opportunity for the writer to receive positive feedback from their classmates.
Normally, the writer is the center of attention and sits in the author's chair, which is considered the special chair. Fellow classmates act as the audience members who face the presenter and listen quietly. Audience members carefully listen to the presenter and listen quietly. Once the presenter is finished sharing, fellow students then express what they liked about the writing, to which the author is encouraged to respond.
The purpose of Author's Chair is to provide motivation for the writer because they have an audience to impress and to get recognition for their work. Author's Chair is also beneficial for students' development of listening and attention span skills. This exercise creates an environment that allows children to develop critical thinking and reflecting skills.
There are many benefits to sharing an original work of art. The Author's Chair provides students with authentic and multiple opportunities to share their creations with their classmates. The use of an Author's Chair contributes to the feelings of a classroom community of learners. Children who are using pictures to communicate can share as well. All they have to do is tell their audience what their picture is about. The Author's Chair increases students' ownership of reading and writing, increases students' understanding of the writing process, consideration for their audience, and sense of story. The Author's Chair offers students practice in oral language, for example, development of fluency, expression, and flow. It encourages critical thinking about literature, increases students' awareness and appreciation for various authors, and research suggests that the Author's Chair directly affects reading comprehension and decoding in reading. The Author's Chair acts as an incentive. It offers children power over their language while building confidence and pride in their reading and writing abilities. The Author's Chair instills a feeling of authorship. The Author's Chair provides opportunities to learn about phonetics, word rules, and story structure. Piazza and Tomlinson concluded that a classroom environment that fosters oral language as a meaningful context for learning to write allows students to observe how written language functions in natural, everyday settings. Sharing has also been found to help children develop a sense of community, to foster connections between home and school experiences, and to assist students in negotiating their social worlds.
So what is the teacher's role in conducting the Author's Chair? To establish the Author's Chair concept, teachers should designate an area in the classroom as the setting for the Author's Chair. Of course, pick a special chair, one that stands out and makes students look forward to sharing on it. Explain the Author's Chair and how it will be used. Remind children that they are authors and writers. At this time, model possible ways of sharing books and writing and discuss to students how they should select work to share. It doesn't have to be their best work. Sharing an early draft can be very beneficial. Introduce the idea of an audience's commentary that would occur after the sharing. Remind students of proper listening etiquette. Demonstrate and discuss the kinds of comments you want them to share, such as personal connections, academic connections, compliments, questions, etc. When facilitating the Author's Chair, teachers first review the students' work in conferencing. After the author finishes sharing, invite the audience to participate in commenting on what they enjoyed about the author's work. Remind the author to choose only 2 or 3 commenters. The teacher should guide and direct the discussion towards higher-level thinking skills. Teachers should be keeping track of who has been in the Author's Chair and who hasn't. Record and document the comments of the audience. The Author's Chair could be a very good opportunity for assessment.
Because students may make comments about their peers' work that may be negative and hurtful, it's important that the teacher creates a respectful sharing environment. The teacher should discuss with the students the benefits of sharing their writing with their fellow peers and explain that it takes courage to share one's work with others. The teacher must discuss that some comments may be hurtful and afterwards collaborate with the students to come up with a small, clear list of rules that must be followed during sharing time. The rules should be posted in the classroom where all students can see them. In addition, the teacher must regularly model courteous questions and comments, as well as frequently reinforce that each student's creation is valuable and that students must respect and support their peers. Lastly, it is a great idea for teachers to check up on their students by giving them surveys in order to find out who is enjoying the author's chair and who is reluctant to share, as well as what they like and dislike about their current sharing opportunities. By reflecting on the students' responses, the teacher is able to adjust their strategies to best meet the needs of each student and make sharing time an enjoyable experience for all. There are many young authors who may feel uneasy or reluctant presenting in front of the class for many different reasons, including feeling nervous speaking in front of large groups, being protective of their writing if it is about something very personal, feeling anxious because of their struggles with reading and writing, as well as children who are English language learners who are trying to develop new language skills. However, there are several different ways that teachers can allow all students to experience the same benefits of the author's chair through adaptations. Some alternative sharing opportunities include anonymous sharing, where a teacher can offer to share a student's piece of work with the class anonymously; digital sharing, where students record their stories digitally to share with the class; sharing a drawing, where students share a drawing if they are not yet comfortable sharing their writing; displaying pieces of writing, where the student's work is posted for the class to read without the student presenting it vocally; teacher sharing, where the student can present their creation to the teacher; primary language sharing, where students who are ELLs share their work in their first language, and if the student would like, the teacher can translate it; providing choice of audience, where students pick the group of peers they'd like to share with; pair sharing, where students share their writing with each other in pairs; and group sharing, where students are divided into smaller groups and each person shares their piece within the group.
The author's chair is designed to help students of all ages and abilities with their skills that they will need later on in their life. So here are some questions to consider. When you were a student, did you ever experience the author's chair? Why do you think it has taken so long for the author's chair to become a popular aspect of education?